You're so thugged out. Go ahead and shoot someone that shows up to your fucking door.
I will.
That's all right.
He's the guy will.
Yeah,
So what
he's
else?
Tough, bro.
So what else?
I think this might have been the biggest L he ever took, to be honest. This was amazing. It was beautiful.
Yeah, guys, please check out this guy, guys. Go subscribe to him. Mikey No More. This guy, 7.5K
He's got some
subs.
really good doc.
This is criminal.
Go in there. And it's crazy because he's got some good views on these documentaries, but people aren't subbing. So his Comicsgate documentary is really, really good.
I was watching.
We thought about watching it for the show when it came out, but we never got around to it. But it was really good. His Nick Fuentes documentary, I think, is probably the most definitive documentary on Nick Fuentes ever.
I watched the full thing too. You can see my red line. I loved it. It was so
like
good.
The closest to our position on the show, I think, that's been put out there.
Yes.
His Review Tech documentaries, the previous two that we watched, The Road to Career Ruination and Week of Humiliation, are solid. He also has one on The Maid, the euthanasia program in Canada, which was his second video. That's also really good.
Yeah. He needs more subs, guys. Please go sub.
Yes.
I'll link him and pin it in chat, and Flake will put it in the description bar of the video. Just check him out. It's one of those, like, every few months he'll post, but when he posts, you know it's a solid fucking post. But this guy, he's some guy who just A-logs RTU, but with Pokemon all over his room all the time. I don't know who he is. I gotta find him.
Last time this happened,
he's like this, like
king. What a king!
This is the guy.
You got the king of the nerds and this motherfucker dunking on Review Tech. Even amongst the nerds of the world, Review Tech's at the bottom of the food chain. This guy live from his mother's basement's gonna felt rich.
Oh, I'm gonna pin. It's just for people. Mikey Mikey. NOH more. Okay, that's how you spell it.
I kind of let it go, but this time I really can't let this slide. Okay, this is a defining example of just how insane Review Tech USA actually is.
Live from his parents' basement. Oh, I'm gonna ruin this doc by pausing it, aren't I?
It was about half a year ago that Reviewtech USA, after one of the most easily avoidable crash outs in YouTube history, decided to delete his million-subscriber YouTube channel. So, with his million-sub channel...
He's right. It was the easiest avoidable crash out. Just pay Jay. That's it.
Well, all he had to do was just do nothing, and he wouldn't suffer this L. Which he basically was at the time anyway. He was barely streaming. It was like once a week at best, like taking weeks off at a time because he didn't want there to be clippable moments. Even though as soon as he did come back, there always were clippable moments because he was always getting baited and crashing out anyway. All he had to do was just not delete the channel.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly.
Just sit there, turtle up in his parents' basement bunker for the winter, ride it out, and then come back and post on his channel. That's all he had to do. But he just buckled, as he says.
With his hat.
He buckled, move. Buddy, there's no way this motherfucker's moving in silence with how heavily he breathes. There's no one that believes this guy could ever move in silence. He's like the G.
He yells so much.
He's like the G in lasagna, except he puts the lasagna in his mouth. You know, he likes to eat the lasagna.
He lost to the Shadow Realm, Rich would have to rebuild his YouTube career. Not necessarily from scratch, but pretty damn close. The equivalent of being a veteran McDonald's franchise owner, setting all the McDonald's you own on fire and having to start over flipping burgers and cooking fries for minimum wage.
That's actually what happened. Like, that's really what happened. It's like some motherfucker owning the McDonald's, burning it down and deciding that he's going to work the fryer. Like, that's what happened. He had a 1 million subscriber channel that was bringing in passive income. He barely had to do fucking anything, you know, and he just burned it to the ground so that he could take his shirt off for super chats.
Oh my God. Very, very funny.
You have a mortgage to pay each month, and your biggest passive income stream was your YouTube gaming and tech channel that you spent over a decade building up to 1 million+ subs. And it's gone. Not because it was struck down or hit with that
5,000 videos.
5,000 videos, bro.
Gone.
15 years he was working on that channel, building it. And he flushed it all away because we made fun of him. That's insane.
YouTube banhammer. No, you deleted it. You also lied about why you deleted it.
That channel was more of an embarrassment than it was. It was a distraction.
It was true, though. It was an embarrassment. Like,
it was an embarrassment, but let's be real. Everything he does is an embarrassment. So, like, it would be one thing if he deleted it, left the internet, and tried to get a job to support his kids. But he just went right back to the internet, except in an even more clownish way.
Yeah.
Where he was eating, like, pizza with bugs on it, sitting on pizzas with his bare ass and eating it at Team Star's command. Remember? He had to eat, like, the cockroach salad with hot sauce.
Oh, God.
Remember, like, this humiliation ritual after humiliation ritual. So he just embarrassed himself even more. But he's admitted this week that this is all a cope and that, he really shouldn't have deleted the channel. And it's like, no shit, dude.
Yeah.
From goals that I wanted to achieve.
When the actual reason that you told Tipster and that
Yeah, he did a stream with Alyssa fucking Marcante. Are you kidding me?
No way, dude.
Do you not remember that? With
I
David
don't
Jaffe
remember
and
that.
Alyssa Marcante? Like, holy
you told Tipster and that you accidentally revealed to everyone else is that somebody had been botting on your
like that lineup: David Jaffe, Alyssa Mercante, Reviewtechusa, and Tipster. It's the 4 horsemen. Like
the Mount Rushmore.
Whoa, the Mount Rushmore of bums. Holy
channel and doing false ad.
It's a nightmare blunt rotation indeed. Can you imagine?
Imagine.
One of the biggest no-nos you could possibly.
Mr. Beast tells you to stay in a bunker with him for a year for $10 million.
You couldn't, bro. You'd fucking go insane. Well, you'd be the only one that walks out alive, maybe. It's like fucking one of those bunkers from Fallout where no one made it.
That's hilarious.
One of the Twisted Vault experiment where they just didn't put any lights in and gave everybody forks and no food and saw what would happen. That's kind of what that would be like.
Wow, Ashton knows the Fallout lore. Let's go, buddy.
Do on YouTube, something that gets your channel demonetized permanently. So now in possession.
Everyone comes out with no eyes.
That is the Review Tech bunker, yeah.
Of a demonetized 1 million subscriber channel, decided to just delete it. Took the nuclear option and Raccoon City'd that bitch out of existence. It is kind of weird how you immediately jumped to the Raccoon City option before doing literally anything else, as if YouTubers never had to deal with ill-intentioned parties botting and false ad clicking on their channels before. Unless
someone said it's a vault.
Unless
a vault where all the screens are playing the RTU ASMR nonstop.
You need to see how long it takes until everybody, until everybody ends it all. It's twisted. These motherfuckers at Vault Tech were sick, buddy. No, but it's like Review Tech. Like, there are ways to deal with this situation. Like, otherwise, you could get anyone's channel banned by botting them or like falsely clicking on ads.
Yeah.
But they can tell that it was you doing it, Rich, and that's why you deleted it, because you were guilty.
Well,
it makes
probably
sense.
saw the IP address or something. You didn't use like a fucking, I don't even know how do you get to that level. That's fucking crazy to be like threatened by YouTube. Like, what the were you doing?
it was you who was botting, trying to get some extra essence out of you.
It was definitely him.
dying channel.
He was
And you
desperate.
just got caught by the Google police and decided it was better to cut your losses by killing your main channel rather than risk losing monetization on your streaming channel or any new channels you made in the future. Now, to be fair, there's no definitive proof of this theory. It could just be that you're an impulsive, emotionally unstable 40-something-year-old man-child prone to doing dumb shit when put under mild amounts of stress. But hey, at least you still got your streaming channel, RTU Streams, which has been your biggest source of consistent income for the past few years anyway. You're still not out of this YouTube game yet. So, how are you going to grind your way back to the top now that you no longer have an editor, you got a much smaller audience, you lit up your own reputation, and let's be real, you're really, really lazy? But don't worry, there's a perfect job opportunity for middle-aged, washed-up content creators of your physiognomy. The lolcow expanded universe.
Seriously, I've said this before, but lolcow Live really is like the retirement home for fat, washed-up YouTubers. It's like, did you once have a career of relevance on YouTube? Are you over 350 pounds? Then Keemstar has an opportunity for you. Come join his carnival of freaks. Come do the humiliation rituals. Rub mayonnaise on your tipples that you twist. Eat the bug pizza. Eat the cockroach salad. Come one, come all, and see Keemstar's retirement home of washed up freaks, which I guess Phil is joining soon.
Jesus.
Good.
Legion of Moon. That's so funny.
Good luck with that there.
I'm not going to even say
So
what
he goes,
said.
is that my future? I won't live long enough for it, thank God.
Reviewtech USA ended up on the show lolcow Tech Talk with Jay. That's right, all that crashing out and ruining his career just to end up on a stream with the editor he fired anyway. This is extra embarrassing because Rich had been beefing with Keemstar on and off for years. Rich was especially seasoned about Keem after his Dickers Jr. was exposed by some girl he sent a dick vid to, and Keemstar talked about it on his show. Even after all this.
The correct term, though, is the Masucci micro, my friend. A little bit of a miss there, but, you know, his little Dickers isn't too bad. It's sharp. And then we got iDubbbz is a cock for a sub.
Holy shit. Oh, what's this?
Bent the knee to Keem, became one of his employees, and even sent Keemstar his 1 million subscriber golden play button in December as a Christmas.
This is actually, that was the official end of Reviewtech USA.
Yeah.
Everything past it is just like an app.
Stars wall. Reviewtech USA
I
is
bet you Keem put it in the closet. There's no way.
He didn't even hang it up.
No, Keem didn't hang up the play
put it in the fucking toilet bowl and pissed on it. That's what it deserved.
Prostitute. It doesn't matter what he has to say about his integrity or values or whatever. He has a definitive price that he will get on his knees for. And what's really pitiful, apparently Keemstar didn't even have.
He called Keemstar like a fucking pedophile or like a fucking groomer. Like he said all this crazy shit.
Crazy shit, yeah.
Wild shit about Keemstar, and then went to work for him anyway.
See, Rich thought that he could just do lolcow live numbers right out of the gate. He forgot that you gotta put on a show. You can't just clock in and get paid. Man.
Yes.
But Rich is boring and lazy and uncreative and knows as much about tech as a part-time Best Buy employee. Just like with his YouTube career, the success of this enterprise had to be carried by Jay. And the problem with that is that Jay has zero intentions of making this show a success. He was only there
that was
to
the
fuck
best,
with Rich. Like how he got on 8-Bit Eric.
It was amazing.
I love that arc.
Actually so good. Like the revenge arc, the poetic justice arc. And it should have ended there. Then Jay wrecked it all by bending the knee to Rich after.
Yeah,
like,
it's so.
But
it was
the
so
whole
silly.
the whole thing is like it turned into a role reversal where now Jay was the boss and Reviewtech was the second banana getting humiliated, and where Jay got to fire Reviewtech on the anniversary of Reviewtech firing Jay. It was fucking Kino, and you got to give Keemstar props for entrapping Rich into this. It was so amazing, dude.
It was
and
really
Reviewtech
good.
part of the way through that he was completely getting screwed and he would have made way more money on his own because Keem was like taking half and then half of what was left was going to Jay. So like Review Tech was getting like 20% of the earnings and it was making like hardly any money. And then the viewers, like all of the viewers that they were getting, all hated Rich and just shat on him constantly. Yeah. So it wasn't like he was getting all these great new viewers who really loved him. They were all just there to see him get humiliated and dunk on him. And he did that for months. The funniest part, though, was him trying to flex it like he was winning and telling us how he was winning and we all missed out. And in 5 years, remember he said in 5 years' time he was going to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
And he was talking to Keem about the 5-year plan.
And he said, too, also, the ASMR channel would hit 1 million subs in 3 years or some shit.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Specifically so they could fight.
So you wait. Are you also saying that if I get 8-Bit Eric on this show, you'll shut it down?
Yeah, I'll fucking leave. I'm done.
What
the
a
fuck
baby.
are you doing?
I'm phoning 8-Bit Eric right now on stream.
I'm not kidding.
No, don't be a pussy.
I'm not kidding.
Is that really him?
Eric.
It is.
What is up? How's it going?
He was so devastated, bro. There were tears in his eyes, because he just, at this moment, he realized that no one respected him, that no one was going to cater to his whiny, sad little wishes, and that he was just going to be treated like the bitch whipping boy that he was by everyone. He had no control over anything, and it was tough for Rich. It was.
Somebody was gonna get off if I came on today. They said that.
Well, what the f am I gonna do now? I host the fucking stream. I'm not ending it on him.
No, but his exact words were, "If he comes on tonight, I'm leaving the show."
No.
Yeah, you did. You did say that. To be
I know I did. Well, what am I gonna do? Why the f would I want to do? You called me a bad fucking father and lied that you didn't. And there's video evidence of that too.
How are you gonna talk about me being a liar when you said you would leave the show if I came on, and you're still here?
And Jay being an undercover op isn't just me fanficking either. Everybody was in on this, except for Rich. Rich would persist for a while, going through shocking links trying to get that low-cal paycheck, including eating bug pizza.
So on here is habanero peppers and assorted bugs.
The shame of it all. Assorted bugs.
0 members.
He got 0 members for it. No one paid him anything for this crap. It's so funny, dude.
Procrastinating. Let's try this shit.
He's got his shirt off. 0 members. And he's
look at that face. Oh, the shame of it all. Oh, it's so sad. Bro, bring it back. Bring it back. Looking down, it's like, this is depression. Like, this is somebody like that, right? This is like somebody at the lowest point of their life. They're like 400 pounds, morbidly obese, living in their parents' fucking basement. They have no self-respect, no dignity, no money. And this is what it's come to. And he's just recognizing like his life's a failure. He could have been a huge success, 1 million subscriber channel. He flushed it all down the drain. And now he's eating bugs for no money. This is the craziest part, right? So he has 0 members, right? Mm-hmm. So this guy would do it like what you do for the goal before getting the money. Like even DSP knows that you need to get the money before you do the goal. But Rich would do the most foul, shameful shit and not get any money to do it. And it's like, what are you thinking, man?
Someone went, oh, wow, he's clearly lost weight. He looks the exact same here as he does now.
I don't think he looks much different. But even if he does, like...
Maybe he's lost a few. Give him a couple pounds, Bro, a kilo. We'll give him a kilo.
He loses a couple pounds every time he takes a crap, pal. Come on.
It's the water weight. I can't even watch this shit. Oh my God.
Pounding on his head. Like, it looks like he's jerking off a cock. Like, it looks like he's jerking off an invisible cock for a facial while he's jiggling. Like he's made of fucking jello and just like in agony. eating these hot peppers and bugs. Like, look at this, man. No, no, Rich. No. Oh my God, buddy. That's
Oh
tough.
God.
Is this where
Oh,
you saw
God.
yourself in your 40s, Rich?
You
Having to
know-
eat bugs on the internet just to pay your bills? Is this the life you dreamed of, bro? But yeah, Rich still got fired in about a month.
I'm puzzled that you're here tonight.
Why are you
Getting
puzzled?
fired. This is the ultimate humiliation. Getting fired by Wings
Yeah.
and Boogie after Review Tech for years said he was so far above Boogie and so far above Wings, and they were lol cows and they're worthless bums and they need to listen to him. He found himself in the position where these lol cows he once dunked on were his boss and were determined whether his family would eat or not.
Yeah.
And they decided to fire him. And he had to go through with this humiliation ritual or he wouldn't get his last paycheck.
So explain.
You didn't get the memo?
No, what's the memo?
We're parting ways.
He
with
didn't get the memo.
Oh, okay.
So, he got
We're
the boot, and he
parting
didn't take it
ways with you. We're parting ways.
Oh, he pretended like it wasn't a big deal, but he was still occasionally mauled about it, mauled about Boogie, mauled about Becky, and mauled about Keemstar. He would even change the name of his channel from RTU Streams to LolCow Basement, specifically in an attempt to cut Keem in the LolCow.
He's in the basement of lolcows. Like he's the lowest lolcow on the totem pole. The dirty little basement dwelling gimp lolcow in leather bondage and chains that Keemstar. Bring out the dickers. Well, he's sleeping like he always does. Well, you better wake him up, Boogie. Get out the gimp.
Holy shit.
Versus search results in algorithm. And I can't lie, that was a pretty clever troll. So clever, I was surprised that Rich came up with it. But of course he didn't. He actually stole the idea from a fellow disgruntled ex-employee of Keemstar's, Grace Thorpe, a former LolCow Queens host. And it's with Grace that Rich would enter into his next drama arc following getting the boot off LolCow.
The forbidden collab.
It took us 30 minutes to make it to 8 minutes. That's not looking good.
For me to properly break down how
my
all this
God.
happened, I need you to understand that Rich is a man who's constantly dying of thirst. You'd think this big fella was living in the middle of the Mojave with how thirsty he always is.
Have some fun on Twitch. Yoga pose for. Oh yeah, she's a
What?
she's a Mexican girl. She's beautiful, man. She's like.
Whoa,
S tier. You want a yoga
buddy.
pose? Let's go.
S tier?
Let's get.
S tier.
Come on, son.
Come on, bro. He's thirsty. He's simping. He has low standards. He was 12 years a simp for Becky Boop and didn't get a crumb. Whoa, buddy.
Who wants a yoga pose?
Thanks.
I just
Yes.
found Rich.
I guess
It
I'll
felt
just
good.
Did he donate for her to do the yoga pose?
He did.
Papa,
And I
right
heard
back
that you
up.
have a kid in that age.
Oh
It
my
might have
God.
medical problems than being normal. Just like Chris Chan. Chris Chan parents had Chris when they were older. And
Damn.
then that's why they're like there.
What the fuck?
We got card counterbond Clay for a sub.
Holy shit.
RTU just starts to lose control whenever he's in the presence of at least a 4 out of 10 for too long. His eternal quest for a single crumb of
Little
kitty
Bob.
is what caused him to simp for Becky Boop for years to no avail. To send his dick vid to a random chick who ended up spreading it around, and it's how he ended up on a very short but very dramatic arc with Grace Thorpe. Now Grace is an e-girl of mild notoriety, being best known for streaming herself touring the country with her father, Ben Thorpe, who she's very close to. Very, very close to.
But when you see it all compiled, and Jesus, that pause. Sorry, Grace, that was fucked
Whoa.
up. When you see this arc all like summed up this quickly, it's insane. This all happened.
It really is. It really
Like it's like
it's
whoa.
been a wild year and a half in review tech content. It really has been.
Yeah, man.
Past the gag reflex, you're basically fine.
Oh,
Don't ask me how I know that.
Wait. What?
what was that?
Reflex, you're
Very, very close to.
Once you get it past the gag reflex, you're basically fine. Don't ask me how I know
man.
that.
Somehow,
There's
despite-
just-
Oh my god.
You
dear
know, they're
God.
talking without words, and I don't like what I'm hearing.
No.
You know.
Ugh.
By the way, we got Can't Sin for 5 subs.
Thank you, Cat Sim. Really appreciate it, bro.
Let's get some
Let's get some subs.
subs.
Laylo, this segment, that was crazy.
having more red flags than a Chinese military parade, there's still simple-minded simians who simp for Grace Thorpe, and Rich will become one of them. He'd try and tell you otherwise, that he wasn't simping or yearning or none of that, but that's all
Cap. Send my ire towards people. Yep, there she is in the bikini.
Rich, I'm here to support you, babe. I cracked one open. Let's go. I'm here.
All right, guys, here's what I'll do. I'm going to have you on next week. I know they're enjoying Grace in a bikini, but I'll have both.
He pulled the quartering, like, trying to get, like, the
I-
girl cast.
I
or-
gotta ask, like, this idea that if you put a girl in a bikini, you're gonna magically get viewers and money, like, it's so dumb. It's like, you guys are all enjoying this, right? It's like, buddy, we're not fucking boomers in 1972. You know what I'm saying? Or even in like in the 90s or some shit like that. Everybody has access to seeing whatever they want to see within like 10 seconds with Google.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Exactly.
You on next week.
We
We'll
were
talk.
have our
in Twitter
tipples out
DMs.
together, and you fucking left me hanging.
I'll
dude.
have the
Put your
tip.
sweat-
You know what? I will make that promise too. I will have my tipples out when we do the stream together. Grace, Lynx, and Rich on a show. Maybe that. Not. I think because they're doing their own thing, but maybe once a week or something like that. I'll talk.
Oh my! He did
Oh my
try the
God.
quartering thing, like the girl.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Rich.
But
Go ahead.
this is crazy to me. Like Keemstar failed to be able to wrangle Grace Thorpe and Lynx. Imagine thinking that you're gonna succeed
Yeah.
with way less clout, way less resources, way less capability. You're gonna magically be able to turn that into a show. You know?
No, come on, please.
Them.
Rich linked up with Grace because she, like him, had a small vendetta against Keemstar, and it wasn't long until a collab between the two was arranged. Just like with Becky years ago, Rich was looking forward to linking up with Grace IRL so they could make content together. But then, literally right before their collab,
All right, Grace. So you will be on the show tomorrow,
So like 6 p.m. You're thinking somewhere around there, maybe?
6-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
DM
sounds
you
good.
tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Rich
Okay, so as you all
God.
see, here's the clip. Here's the evidence. He invited her.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what it is? Right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We got Vijoku Blue for
For
us
some
as well.
big support today. Thank
Let's go.
Really appreciate it.
called it off, pulled a Rich tomorrow on her ass. Why? Because Review Tech learned that her father Ben would be traveling along with her.
Why would you not think that? They are literally in the RV for the last 5
Well,
years.
This is what everybody thinks is they're going to be able to magically separate Grace from Ben. But that's never going to happen.
No.
You know, like court orders can't separate them. You know, domestic violence can't separate them. Alleged incest and pedophilia can't separate them. So what makes you think that the opportunity to go on your cloutless bum program is going to magically get her to see the error of her ways?
Is
Alert.
it really alleged or is it just that's the way it is?
I mean, it is the way it is.
Come
It's
on.
literally, come on, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh, nigga. Of course Ben was going to go too. Grace literally goes everywhere with her dad. The inappropriately close father-daughter
Oh my
dynamic
God.
they got going on is like
It's
their
so
main
creepy.
thing.
Oh
What
my
made you
God.
think he wasn't going to?
I never
Is it
seen
really?
that clip.
I mean, This is like, imagine wanting to be in business with that. Like, it's so foolish.
That's twist.
You know, there's some people that just can't fucking see reality for what it is.
How many
you
subs
know?
for a sticker of them kiss? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, what the fuck? I
Someone in
thought
chat
you were
said that.
talking about this Dicker's
Someone in
picture.
chat
It's just
said
like,
it.
this
Someone
is
in
like
chat
the
said it.
sex offender special here of Review Tech,
Someone
bro.
in chat said
This
it.
is like Mr. Your kid right here, isn't it? Like, look at him, dude. Let's get 10 subs for the sex offender Dickers sticker. Look at the fucking dirty eye tag under his left. Like, what is
I
that?
know.
Is that an eye tag or is that Krusty's or what?
I think it's a tag.
And then, by the way, this also exposes his gray beard. So he's like clearly dying. It's like in a sad state.
Yeah.
Of like half being dyed, half being gray. It looks terrible.
By the way, this shot, folks, I hate to say this.
Oh yeah.
This is him on the toilet taking a dump.
This guy films himself in public washrooms taking dumps and filming other people in the public washroom taking dumps or allegedly jerking off. Remember? It's like, bro, like, imagine there's some guy in the stall next to you who's jerking off, and your first thought isn't, oh my God, let me get the fuck out of here. It's, oh my God, let me get my camera and film this guy jerking off. Like, that's
He did that.
the sickness of Review Tech USA.
He actually did that.
And why does it
He
even
actually
matter?
did that.
So
Was it
long-
the story where he was in like New York, and he was in the Grand Station, like whatever the Grand
Central Station. Yeah.
Yeah, and he did like the whole like looking under the stall and shit. I'm like, wait, what?
This
What?
Ben didn't
I
come
forgot
to your house
exactly what
with
it was,
Grace. Who cares? Can he not just wait in the fucking RV? Well, Rich apparently cared a whole lot, yapping about how even letting Ben near his home while his kids were there would have been a nightmare. Now, this probably would have been a non-issue because Rich, by his own words, only keeps his
Doesn't
kids
see
a
his
couple
kids.
days out of the month. His kids
Yeah.
do not stay with him and his
Out of the
parents
month,
24/7.
You
See, Rich
a
might be
couple days a
Italian.
week? No, a couple days a month. You know, Rich doesn't take the concept of La Familia very seriously unless it's for internet points where he's screaming at some random guy that he doesn't know.
But spiritually, he's a nigga. A wigger, some might say. And like most wiggers, Rich is nigga-coded in all the worst ways. Produces shitty rap music, takes internet beefs way too seriously,
true.
and is addicted to obese white women. Rich's only advantage over other
The
bum-ass
truth.
niggas is that he doesn't involve himself in gang shit or trapping. Far as I know, Rich hasn't harmed anything besides his parents' expectations. I don't think he's even ever shot a gun before. But shit was about to switch up, because in response to the Thornton menace threatening his doorstep, Rich decided to get strapped.
The
hideaway.
Fucking strapped dog on the hideaway bed. Oh, man. He's hired a gun to like defend from Grace Thorpe and fucking like a little girl and like an elderly old man that's like a fucking
Live in an RV.
you know, and there's like 6 people that live in your house, Review Tech. Like, you guys couldn't handle the business, or just like you think they're gonna break your door down? Just call the fucking cops and when they get there. But they didn't even get there. He called the cops before they even showed up. Anyway, we got Papa Stovepipe for 5 subs.
Big support.
And
Thank you.
Ablicious for a sub as well.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.
Seriously bought a gun. He bought a gun because a girl threatened to pull up on him in a chicken
Dicker's
suit.
got a
Today's the last day to pick it up, by the way. Inflatable costume, adult chicken costume, funny Halloween costume.
What a fucking chicken costume.
A $37 chicken costume, which isn't shipped to any address. It's because they don't have one.
You have to
It goes
ship it
to an
like
Amazon locker. It's a
Yeah.
locker, and
Chicken costume. So that's where we're headed.
Oh yeah.
Promises made, promises kept.
Boom.
See, Rich, this is why you shouldn't do drama or get involved with people who do, because you're over emotional and overreact to everything. Now some say Rich's sudden reversal on Grace was because Keemstar warned him about the Thorpes and their shenanigans. Some say it was because Rich's baby mama had a few words with Rich about trying to fuck around with miscellaneous e-girls again, a problem he's had for a while, the main reason why a video of him jerking his Dickers Jr. circulated around the web for a bit. Personally, I think it was just that Rich rubbed one out, and in his post-nut clarity, Rich probably realized that—
Literally this. This is actually the greatest interpretation of what happened.
This is what went down. Yeah.
This is a great fucking...
Bringing an unstable 20-something-year-old woman to your home where you live with your parents is probably a bad idea. This whole little arc was very similar to the one he went through with Becky Boop years ago, where Rich, just like with Grace, tried to brain Becky over. Shit, he tried to move her in. But just like with Grace, he chickened out of that too. Stuff like this is why the Rich Tomorrow meme exists in the first place. Now, one thing Rich didn't do with Becky was call the police on her.
All right, you're gonna have to give me a few minutes here.
Call the
call the cops. I don't really
What a
want
read.
to. It means they're gonna have to show up here. Here we go. I'm gonna call him.
I'm calling him.
He's calling the cops on himself.
This dirty
Hey,
deadbeat
officer, I'm having an internet dispute with people I invited over. Will you bail me out of my stupid internet dispute? Like, what a waste of everybody's time and taxpayer money that Rich couldn't find any other way to deal with this. Because it didn't even go to where he thought it was going to go anyway.
Yeah.
He's just like rattled that they're driving around in the city that he lives. He's like, I got to call the cops.
Oh, he said he passed by them, remember?
Well,
on
but
like
by
some
the way,
random
like,
street.
But why did he have to publicly also announce that he's calling the cops and do it on live stream? You know, like he's just desperately trying to make himself the victim and grift it for money. If he was that concerned about his family's safety, he should just probably privately call the cops. But of course, he has to turn it into content so he can make money.
Yeah.
Who loves playing internet tough guy not only got a gun because a girl half his age and who he invited to his house in the first place threatened to show up at his front door, he snitched on her too.
Last night Review Tech USA had to call the police on them because they're threatening to come to his house. Like, dude, it's like no.
That's bitch shit. Did Review Tech USA really call the police on two girls threatening to come to his house?
Yeah.
What kind of bitch shit is that?
Oh, King Cobra was there.
No, I'm pretty sure though that when they showed up to Keemstar's gate, the police were called also.
Yeah.
But like the ultimate lesson to take from all of this is like, don't invite these people around
ever.
Like, why do you think that you can get involved? And like everyone told Keemstar it was a bad idea to get involved with the Thorpes, and he did it anyway. And he knew everything that was out there about Ben, and he thought, oh, I can. But like Keemstar at least had some conception of, well, I have all this money and I have all this opportunity, so she would be stupid to not separate from her father and try and start a new life. At least you can cope that. Whereas Review Tech, genuinely, there is no fucking way to delude himself into thinking that he was going to change that situation. He doesn't even fucking live apart from his parents. He has nothing to offer anybody. So it was very dumb for him to invite this into his life.
Either in my previous videos about Review Tech USA, you already know that Richard Masucci is a little bit of a pussy. The only dog he got in him is a purebred bitch. But even by the low standards I held,
he's cooking up. He's just fucking cooking up. Tech talk, lil cow tech talk.
Have you noticed 90% of the clips he uses that show members have zero members? Like 90%.
Yeah, well, he was getting no members forever and ever.
Rich's personal courage in. This was still embarrassing. This is another level of chicken shit, and it was all because of Zoomet in a chicken costume. Grace and Ben, feathers thoroughly ruffled by Rich's bitch-made behavior, decided to do a little bit of trolling by pulling up into Rich's town anyway. And Rich threw a fit about them just breathing air in the same city as him, which is why he bought a gun and called the police on Grace multiple times.
Alright, so we were calling on behalf of Richard. Are you familiar with him? Do you understand why we're going on? From what he was telling us,
Wait, the cops called Grace, and they're just like, "Hey, Richard called us, and he's saying that
he's worried that you're gonna show up. Like, like what are you even doing? Nobody even showed up yet. Like, well, it's not a crime that they're in the same town as you. Now, is it a little creepy? Yeah. I could see why. But
he invited
like,
them, though. He invited them.
That's the thing. He invited them and then fucking ghosted on them. It's crazy.
Okay, if they were like threatening you, you never invited them, and they showed up to your house, okay, I could see you being worried. But come on. By the way, the audio of this cop sounds like the guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. The guy who
you can tell the cops just don't give a shit at all.
No. I think that was an apt
supposed to have something going on.
comparison.
Like he was trying to cancel.
I messaged him earlier today saying, like, I'm not gonna, of course I would never show up at your house unannounced. And I maintained that, like, I wouldn't show up at his house. So I'm not sure why he called you guys. I did tell him that, but.
Rich, you know it's not illegal for them to park their RV near where you live, right? You aren't a kingpin, bro. Nobody has to give you permission to cruise through your city. The only reason people even know where you live is because, just like with your daughter's health condition and your nickname Dickers, you told us. Because one time when you were trying to make a joke post about Phil, you accidentally doxed yourself. And this was back during January.
It's such a disaster, bro. It's such a disaster, bro.
How do you do that?
Oh, man. He just had to get that dunk out on Phil real quick. He needed that dopamine hit to own Phil that bad.
January before any of this shit with the Thorpes ever started. And in all that time, Rich has never been worried about his or his family's safety. Honestly, if he had just left this alone after telling Grace the collab was canceled, he still would have gotten some shit from the Thorpes and his trolls, but this saga would have at least ended there. But Rich, who after all these years of dealing with the Big Cheese Crusaders, with Keemstar, with the Kino Casino, still hadn't learned to not feed the trolls. He kept needlessly fanning the flames by streaming about
What's
it.
crazy is I've told him to stop. Like, you've told him to stop. Keemstar's told him to stop. And what's crazy is Rich has been able to tell other people to stop feeding the trolls. He's been able to tell Phil that, Boogie that, and he had like his 4 tips for Boogie video and wings.
Yes,
and all this.
how to not be a lol cow.
How not to be a lol cow tutorial video, but he can't take his own advice.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the thing is, it just doesn't help him in any way being in the drama. The fans of Review Tech don't want the drama. They just want him to put the gaming news in the bag. That's all that they want. They don't want this drama. And Rich really can't handle the drama. He melts down and has a bad reaction to it every single time. It's not in his best interest to do it, but he keeps doing it anyway.
Tweeting about it, buying guns, and calling the cops. And this all led directly into another arc where Rich would be going back to basics.
On and off the court, straight fundamentals.
Bringing back that old school RTU. That is, beefing with random black dudes over the internet.
Yeah. Oh my, this image.
As always.
Did you see this image?
Beefing with random black
Whoa, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa, man. The good news is the guy doing this is black.
The nigga in question.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Sly had been poking at Rich on occasion before this.
Oh,
Rich
this
being
is a
part of
great
Sly's
felt
low-cow
The
rotation.
Sly arc was so funny.
Sly
good.
thought how Rich was behaving was shameful, canceling the collab out of nowhere, throwing a fit over the
Hold
Thorpes
up.
just driving through his town, and buying a gun on top of it all. But what really made Sly get on Rich's ass
Pause.
was when Rich snitched to the police. This insane overreaction prompted Sly to say something that would send Rich's already high blood pressure through the roof.
So let's take a look at Rich right here calling the cops on a little girl. Rich right here calling the cops on a little girl.
Officer Dickers, aka Rich the Snitch, aka Review Tattletale
Rich the
USA,
Snitch.
was so shook by the idea of someone.
This whole Officer Dickers thing, like leaning into it, was such a bad idea because
It really was.
It just like enhanced the arc. into this really bad thing.
When knocking aggressively on his door, that he called the cops on a little girl. He literally wanted 12 to pull up on a 12-year-old. Okay, so Sly was obviously exaggerating for comedic effect.
Yeah,
Gilding the
course.
lily, some might say. Grace is
Wow.
in her 20s. She's not a little girl figuratively or literally because she's like 5'10".
That's a huge bitch.
Making her at least a good 2 or 3 inches taller than
Whoa.
Rich. Grace
Michael, what a comparison.
Slobs. And then you got, bro,
By
the
the way-
smell of that picture. Holy shit, eh?
So this audio effect right here, hang on,
I'm a pedophile. Watch out.
was from a documentary where this guy on his Twitter, one of his friends hacked into his Twitter while they were at a party and wrote that in caps.
No.
So everyone thought he was a pedophile.
No. How did this photograph even happen?
I don't know.
Like, how does this even happen, man? Holy man. There's like over 1,000 pounds of human there.
Grace would tower over him face to face. When you think about it, it low-key makes sense why Rich might be intimidated by her. If they got into a fight and Grace started putting paws on RTU, he might actually need a gun to defend himself. In case you haven't noticed, Reviewtechusa does not have
What a disaster, buddy.
a fighter's build. He still went
Great
looking
colleague.
for a fight though, because even though King Sly was obviously playing it up for jokes, the phrase
Rich right here calling the cops on a little girl
made Rich seethe, just triggered to a degree
course.
I haven't seen since his week of humiliation. So Sly and Rich were officially beefing, and this feud culminated in them jumping on a stream together. It, like all of Rich's attempts at some pseudo-internet blood sports type shit, didn't go that well.
Pick up pussy. Pick up pussy.
We're gonna talk about this right
Oh,
now, Richard.
oh,
Richard,
shit.
Richard. Let's talk
Hello.
about this.
Okay,
Hello.
let's talk about it. Hi. She said she was coming. She wants to come on the stream. She
you
never
watched-
once
have you ever
mentioned
seen
her
the stream?
father.
Have you ever
No.
seen a stream? Have you ever seen?
No,
you've never
why
seen
haven't-
not
no.
one stream.
I
No,
got it.
never
No.
seen one stream.
Why does he do this? Like, why does he put himself in these situations? Because he's really slow on his feet. You know? He's
Figuratively
not
and
good-
literally.
And literally, you know? And he's put himself in a situation where it's like 4-on-1. He's not gonna win this scenario.
Well,
This doesn't help him in any way.
It's 3-on-1 because that's him right there.
This is wild, right? Because if, I know you've seen this girl, you've already looked into her, so that's retarded for you even to act like you don't know nothing
No,
about
I
her.
did not know.
Every
Pause a
single,
second
Shut up,
again.
fat boy, shut up.
No.
Every single time.
Shut your mouth
Shut
up.
up.
Don't
Shut
fucking
up.
call me
Shut
names.
up.
You
Shut
suck.
up.
I do
am.
think this
I
needs to
am.
be moderated.
You're a
I am.
fucking.
Yeah, I'm a pussy. Yeah,
You
are.
screwed
You called
up.
on the cops. You called the cops on the girl. So let me hear
Grace
this
is
information.
like
Let's
fist pumping, like she's dying. Laugh. Rich somehow thinks he's winning by getting triggered and screaming at other people on the internet. Like, he really thinks that's a winning look. Getting involved in screaming matches with other fucking retards online in your 40s. What are you thinking, man?
start from that. Let's start from the beginning.
Well,
said
you
I was
started.
spreading-
Well, first and foremost, you said, "Why are you calling the cops on a little girl?" That
Yeah, you
alone
did.
is just. Dude, you just heard the rest of the stuff I said.
Did you
Don't
call the
do
cops
that
on her?
shit.
Yes or no? Did you call the cops on her?
It's great, dude. Then you see, no.
Yes
this is-
or no?
Like, buddy, just say, yeah, I
Oh
did.
my
I was
God.
scared for my life. I called
was
on
scared
Ben.
for my life.
Just go, I called
Yes,
for
I
Ben, you know?
said I called because there was a diddler. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, yes.
You know, it's like, listen, like, just start screaming about how Ben's a pedophile.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
He's
just
a
start
pedophile.
screaming,
He's a
hollering, and start
pedophile.
leaving like King Sly. Why are you shielding for a pedophile that's raping his own daughter? You fucking sicko.
There you go.
Like, that's how you turn it around. Like, but even that, like, the thing is, right? There's this saying: when you wrestle with pigs, like, it's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you get down in the mud with the pigs and you try and out wrestle them, they're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna get covered in filth and mud. Like, the Thorpes want you to engage with them. The Thorpes want you to scream that they're pedophiles at them. They want that attention.
Mhm.
They want to battle you and turn it into that. And he's giving them exactly what they want. Except he's too pathetic to even give a good showing. He's a bum.
Exactly.
Did you call
All right.
the cops? Yes or no?
her and her father showing up here.
Did you call the cops on her? Yes or no?
Dude, you're being a dickhead.
Did you call the cops? Yes or no?
But
Okay,
it don't
then you
say a
called the
little
cops on
girl.
a little girl.
No.
So it's not misinformation. Next to the next one.
all
So
right,
what
man,
else?
dude.
So what else?
No.
So what else? What else did I do?
Dude, I don't remember off the top
Oh,
of
you
my
don't
head.
remember because I didn't do it.
Imagine Review Tech went, she's taller than me. How is she little? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he might have tried to turn it around with his short king cope.
His short king cope?
manlitism. Like he's
He's
towering
5'8",
over
right?
him. He's probably less than that, bro.
Yeah.
He's probably 5'6", 5'7", 400 pounds.
Jeez.
No. Don't you think alone it's wrong, big enough what you were saying about the fact that I'm calling cops on a little girl?
You
You're
have
using
nothing.
semantics.
You told your stream the other day that I was doing a bunch of things to you, and I said I didn't do anything to him, and that's why he can't
By the
say
way,
anything.
I like how we're like trying to help Review Tech with like ideas, but there's no helping this fucking guy.
Like, Review Tech USA's allegation here is the high crime that this guy said he called the cops on a little girl when he did call the cops on a girl that's like a lot smaller than him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, even if that is the case that he lied by saying it's a little girl, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Like only in Review Tech USA's twisted mind is this something that actually matters or that anyone is going to be upset about. Because people go on the internet, Rich, and they troll. And you take the bait like the retard you are and get felted, and no one feels bad for you because you should know better by now because it's been like 15 years.
Tell me other things I did to you. Go.
Dude, I can't think of them.
Because you know I didn't do anything. Because I didn't do
that's
nothing
not
to you.
it.
Okay,
That's
so
not
okay,
it.
go ahead and say something then.
Dude, you did. Oh my God. Can I pull up the stream? Can I pull up the stream? Fuck off,
he
dude.
got on.
You know what, man?
You don't have any.
Black men really are Dicker's kryptonite, bro. They just fucking rack him, bro.
Using semantics here. No,
Semantics?
you were also
You're
saying
so-
right now. Oh, all right, you're so thugged out. Go ahead and shoot someone that shows up to your fucking door.
I will.
That's all right.
He's the guy will.
So what
be
else?
Tough, bro.
So what else? Should I not? Or should I call? He left. He ran. Dickers ran.
I gotta ask. So I gotta ask though, why did Review Tech buy the gun if he wasn't willing to use the gun?
You know,
if someone showed up, what's the point then?
He wasn't going to use the gun. I bet you he like borrowed it from a friend. Just to show, like his dad's friend, just to put on the thing, take a picture of it.
Yeah, he rage quit. Literally pulled a Phil, as Rich himself likes to call it. This was Rich's first L to Sly, and it wouldn't be the last, because Review Tech USA can't let anything go. He's addicted to holding grudges, and he's also addicted to detractor
Just
content.
like Phil.
And I don't just mean
Just like Phil.
watching
Yep.
DSP detractors. Rich watches his own detractors. He will pull up videos of guys who hate him and mock him on his stream. Now, this isn't new. Rich has always had a weird obsession with his haters. He was challenging Big Cheese Crusader members to boxing matches back in the day. He also had a light crash out in the 13-16 killer because of all the videos he made on him. And how could we
Light
forget
crash
about his
out.
feud with the quartering that almost...
my God.
This would have been the match of the century. I would pay just about anything to see this happen.
I'd pay $1,000.
I'm not gonna lie. I would, yeah. I would
For a
easily
ticket?
put down
Mhm.
$1,000 to see this. Yeah.
Like without even thinking about it. USD
Yeah.
as well, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
led to a full-on boxing match until Rich pussied out and ran away. And he
So,
used...
by the way, a quartering was getting Sam Hyde to train him.
Yeah.
Quartering.
And then he ducked it. Well, also, I don't think Review Tech realized that Quartering was 6'5" and Rich was 5'6". So Quartering is like a full foot taller than him, and would be getting really good training from Sam.
his kids as an excuse as to why he couldn't fight, because of course he did. Like with most of Rich's bad habits, nothing has really changed over the years. He'd probably do amazing things for his mental health if he just ignored the trolls and made goofy content for his audience, but nah. He has to respond. He has to bring up the drama. He has to talk about Keemsly, Keemstar, Becky Boop, the Thorpes, 8-Bit
Oh my
Eric, Smash
God.
JT, the Kino Casino. This dude is so obsessed with people that hate him that he's reacted on stream to videos by Harmon Smith. He's a dude who in
Harmon
8 years
Smith.
of making thousands of videos has only earned 2,000 subscribers.
But that's what's
what are we
crazy.
doing?
Like we saw this repeat with Ames. Ames had less than 1,000 subs, right?
Yeah.
And Rich is battling with this guy. Why are you doing this? And this is the same thing that Ralph would do. Ralph went into streams back in the day that had 3 viewers and would argue that it's not true with people who had 3 viewers. I had at one time like 10 live viewers. And Ralph and Gator would come into my chat and try and sweep it up. There's 10 live viewers. And then you wonder how like I grew, like, because you fucking gave me all this attention, you idiot.
What are we doing?
I don't care if Review Tech USA tweets me in the middle of the night. Like, he's a nobody, okay?
What a king. When this guy with his 2,000 subscribers, Review Tech, nobody. He's a nobody. He's a bum. You're right, King. Honestly, this guy's fucking ball sweat is worth more than Review Tech's life, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I would fucking defend this guy's dirty hoodie to the death. And I'd watch Review Tech be eaten by a fucking pack of hyenas and not lift a finger, you know?
But he's right, though. It's like Review Tech or @s me in the middle of the night on Twitter. Like, why the fuck would I respond to that bum?
He's a bum.
Rich literally lives with his parents, okay?
But he's so happy. This guy's a king. This is a legend of YouTube doing it the right way, you know? It's just a hobby for him. He's having fun. He's expressing his opinions, dunking on this lolcow. Look at how happy. You can see the joy in his eyes to own Review Tech like this.
He's got a Mario hat on the hanger. Look at
on
this.
the coat rack and his Pikachu plush beside him. And he's making it happen, buddy. Winning.
Review Tech USA isn't a real organization. It is a facade to make him
a fraud!
look more relevant
and a
than he actually is,
facade.
or at least it was.
RT's not an organization.
Rich, no, but he goes Rich from Review Tech USA. So he pretends like Review Tech USA is like IGN or, you know, some Polygon or something like that, right? But in fact, there's only ever been one person at Review Tech USA, and that's Rich, who is Review Tech USA. Not because he deleted the Review Tech USA channel. So now he's like lolcow based to Rich tomorrow or whatever it is, the cope today.
It's funny. Review Tech, like, you're right. He does say, this guy's right. Rich of Review Tech, like, of Review Tech.
It's a facade. It's a fraud. He's a phony. He's a fatty. Fuck
Until
him.
he deleted his channel and now has to start from scratch, picking
Get him,
fights with channels with 2,000 subscribers.
Rich really believes in that chunky noggin of his, that if he just goes...
Bring it back. The way he laughed at him, we should put it in slow motion. This is fucking key. The mirth just spreads over his face and he's just overwhelmed by it. It's like real organic joy.
Rich really believes in
That's
that
so
chunky
good.
noggin of his, that if he just goes at his detractors head on, it'll prove that they're not getting to him, even though they obviously are. He also thinks if he can dominate one or two of them on...
Chicken thing is not funny. Oh, it's a cock, get it?
It's
not
never
funny.
been funny. Well, he kisses cock. Get it? He's gay.
Fuck it, that's good. That's good. Never mind.
On stream, he'll be back on top again. So the strife with Sly continue, with the two clashing again in another debate in early March where Rich invited Sly on.
This was
Rich
Keno.
would do arguably worse than last time.
You got upset because I said little girl. Let's just be honest. That triggered you. Yes, it did.
You're
It
triggered. Nope.
It's
You
which
went
is
from
fine.
You went from
go ahead.
A to Z, and you did not know the whole situation.
No, because I'm trying to prove a point that you got triggered about the girl part. That's what I'm saying, because I didn't do anything to
I
you.
didn't get triggered about the girl part. You have someone.
Rich, imagine giving a fuck what anyone thinks about, like, just move. This is like weeks,
imagine
weeks,
like
weeks
having
of
an
this.
having an argument about this months after the fact.
You know?
What
Like,
are you
what?
doing?
It's
Why are
over.
you wasting your limited time on this earth doing this?
Yeah.
You have kids that you don't see. Like, what are you doing?
And he makes everyone else content but himself.
Well,
On
you're
there who
having an
literally-
argument. By the way, the argument is whether you were or weren't triggered, which by virtue of the fact you're having the argument indicates that you are triggered.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't triggered, you would just probably let them say that you're triggered and just let everybody see by the fact it doesn't bother you that you weren't.
Yeah.
The way to show that you're not triggered is not to argue about it. You know, that's the exact opposite.
Exactly.
Says that they don't like you because of your race.
And
you're like, hey, cool. I got a pretty blonde girl.
What did you say?
Where did race come in and like blonde women? Like, what's going on?
Your race.
What?
Someone on there who literally says that they don't like you because of your race.
And
you're like, hey, cool. I got a pretty blonde girl on my stream. So
why do you keep thinking that she's pretty? Why do you keep saying that? Am I saying that she's pretty, or are you saying that she's pretty?
Oh, he's caught. He's caught as the simp that he is, and he's gonna have to face palm. He's felt it. He's
Who keeps calling her anything about her looks? Who keeps bringing that up? Okay, but why do you keep bringing up her looks? But you say that I'm simping. When have I ever brought a girl up here? What opportunity? Okay, so why? So I picked Grace.
Rich, you wanted a podcast with Grace and Lynx.
Yes.
Shut the up. Like
the only person, the only reason that King Sly is even talking about them is because you got involved with them in the first place.
Exactly.
No, you wouldn't want your own girl on stream.
Why? She's been on there a bunch of times.
I didn't know that. I don't watch your streams that often.
Okay, then what? So you don't know what you're even talking about then? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about?
And that's what it is. And they still ended up.
Review Tech brought Lauren on his stream to shave his chest and some weird David Lynch horror shit. Like, okay.
Showing up here, and you still to this day are calling me Officer Richie and trying to downplay it when her dad has a criminal record, and they're still in my town from what I hear right
What
now.
does the criminal record mean, by the way?
He was in jail twice.
Are you intimidated by people that go to jail? Does it make them inherently tough?
Oh, dude, now, all right.
I'm asking you a question. I don't understand the point of the jail thing you keep bringing up.
You're just bringing up. Goodbye. I'm done.
I don't understand the point of the jail thing you keep bringing up.
I'm done. Then next week, another fight. I'm done.
Yeah.
Next fight.
Bring it up. Goodbye.
Shit like that.
I'm crying again, boy. Again.
Another L that could have been easily avoided if Rich just kept his emotions in check. You don't have to keep getting into all these feuds. Nobody from your community is asking for that. But Rich struggles to let go of a grudge, which is why he's still so mad at Keemstar. The mostly one-sided feud between Rich and Keem flared up again after Keemstar fired David Jaffe. Yes, I'm talking.
I mean, can you even really call it a feud when it's just Rich impotently seething and Keemstar smacking him around?
No.
Like, I don't think Rich has ever got one lick in. Remember what Rich's big own was against Keem? He's like, do you have a tattoo? And he was trying to imply that he was like filmed Keemstar getting like taking his shirt off at his house or something. Like, it was insane.
It made no sense though.
No, it didn't.
About that David Jaffe, who made God of War and Twisted Metal. Somehow he ended up working for Keemstar on a new show that will replace Lolcal Tet Talk called Madhouse. Now, you can't find this channel anymore because Keemstar rage deleted it after David Jaffe had an extensive and detailed conversation about Keemstar's fiance's
I forgot about
after
this.
being prompted by an anonymous caller. Now, Rich disagrees with David Jaffe's abrupt firing. He was more upset about it than Jaffe was. See, Rich was still mad about Keemstar getting a girl Rich sent his Dickers Jr. video to release it for the world to see.
With what Keemstar put me through, where he dug into my personal life and just basically threw my name through the mud, destroyed my character, tricked a woman who was willingly tricked. I'm not giving her any credit. Putting out revenge on me. You say that Brantley has a small vagina and he has a small dick and that's a bridge too far? Oh, he could go f himself.
Well, at the end
That's
of
a
the
very
day,
weird
right? Like, this is all I'll say. Like, it's Keemstar's show. He's the boss. He's writing the checks. So he gets to decide what is and isn't too far on his platform and his show.
Yeah.
Now, Rich of Review Tech USA wishes that he could have called the shots and stopped Keemstar from felting him. And if Rich was the boss, 100% he would have told Keemstar that doing all of that stuff wasn't okay. So Review Tech doesn't have a fucking leg to stand on as usual.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, I mean,
And
Review
all
Tech
of
would
this
always
stuff-
snap. Anyone on his show, he would snap in.
By the way, all of this stuff that Keemstar brought to the fore was already publicly available. Lauren had put those posts on Facebook. You had talked about all of this stuff. You brought out all of this information. And let's be honest, the sex tape never materialized. Like, it's not on Kiwi Farms. It didn't go anywhere. No one saw it. Like, apparently it was sent to your family members, but the only source on that is you. But you did admit that there was a tape of you jerking your Masucci Micro for some person, that you sent out. Just fucking embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
But Keemstar didn't post this tape. Apparently, Jay, we have no idea what went down. But apparently, Jay talked to this person and convinced them to give Jay the tape. So who knows?
And Jay said he had it. So
for Rich to
it's fucking weird.
Just take it up with Jay. It's not even Keemstar's doing. Jay then brought the news that he had a Masucci Micro tape to Keem, who then laughed at you for it. It's really not Keemstar's doing.
I had to do it. I had to do the thing.
Because it didn't happen. What actually happened was that the girl, having watched Rich immolate himself all throughout 2024, figured that she could get some easy clout and attention by dropping the dick vid herself, which she did without anyone else egging her on. Keemstar might have boosted it with his coverage, but he wasn't the one who initially leaked the video.
Everyone shit on the chick too. You see, like, these fucking snake clout hungry people. It just never works out.
It didn't go anywhere for her because she's just some bum.
Some
that
bitch.
was texting with Review Tech USA. How low can you go?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wait,
whoa,
so
buddy.
you liked that or what?
We got Bino Casino for a sub. Let's go. Let's go.
Support. Thank you so much.
Shared it with anyone. Because why the fuck would he share a video of another man's dick? Now, in Rich's defense, this was 100% revenge porn. Rich isn't wrong about that, and he isn't wrong to be upset.
Yeah.
What he is wrong about is blaming Keemstar for it and also threatening Keemstar with a loss.
It's literally Jay's fault, by the way. It's literally Jay's fault.
I think the person who's at fault is Review Tech USA for making it in the first place and sending it out there.
I mean,
once you send that stuff out there, it's out there, man.
But
and it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass one day.
For sure. But ultimately, it's the girl's fault for releasing it and Jay's fault for spreading it because he was really happy to DM everyone that he had it. So,
but he didn't even spread it. No one's seen this fucking tape. Like,
it's in his Dropbox.
I don't know. It's in the Dropbox of evil that Jay and Review Tech hang out in. I don't know.
Well, he's gonna have some problems with that because, unsurprisingly, no lawyer has taken up Rich's case.
You and your fucking stupid child bride trophy wife. You didn't care about me.
See, but you went and
care
worked
about
for
my
him.
family.
Oh, but now he's a pedo, child bride, and all this stuff. But you worked for. Shut the fuck up.
Family, you just cared about getting views on that stupid show that's now failing, and I enjoy that too.
By the way, like child bride, you wanted to do a show with links to fuck her. Like, stop it. Like, Review Tech. You know what I mean? How old is she? Like 20? I think she's younger than Brantley, to be honest.
Yeah,
you're hanging out with her. Yeah, you're hanging out with her. Is she your child bride? You know what I mean? This is so retarded.
Your own personal
Everyone's
gain,
a
and you
pedophile.
wanted to destroy me because I may have actually had a solid case if I could get a lawyer to even not hang up on me as soon as I said defamation.
This could be because it's meritless and would go nowhere, but I think the actual reason is just that he can't afford a defamation lawyer. But you know
Also
what Rich
true.
could afford? A tattoo.
Oh my God.
This is brutal. Yeah.
Shortly after Rich's second debate with Sly, he put out this video.
Hello, Philip Paul Brunel. I'm a man. And in case you haven't known, I think your audience has let you know.
We literally said there's no way he's doing this. I think we're on record saying there's no way this
isn't gonna happen. He's gonna scam his dads, and because he talked about doing this for years. This wasn't the first time he brought up this idea of permanently tattooing Dark Side Phil on him. So it'd be like if I decided to get a tattoo of Ralph. Like, how retarded? Like, what are you doing? I owned you. I permanently put you on my body. You're owned, bro. Okay.
How does that make you feel? Weird.
I actually have a goal
Strange.
of hitting, if I hit 1,500 subs by the
Yeah, and it's not just of DSP, it's DSP's face. His O face when he jerked off. It'd be like getting Ralph's poo thumb tattooed on you. You know?
end of
1,500 subs. It's like
that's it. It's like $4,000.
No, but it was like minus 30%, minus tax, minus tattoo cost. He was making like $800 or something.
It's stupid. Just do more shows.
March, I would get a picture of you being your fat face being Dracula. There it is. We hit the goal, Phil. I'm getting that box art.
No.
Except you're going to be Dracula with your May 1st fat face.
Phil's shaking in his
on
shoes.
the side of my left ass cheek.
Hey, folks, how many
This time,
subs?
Phil's finished.
How much subs for me to get tattoo of Ralph? Kidding.
Was going to
Let's
get
get
Philip Burnell's
1,000 subs right now.
And I'll scam the out of you guys.
For Worski, you just have to get the gunt, like the cutout of the gunt, like peeking out under the shirt. But I don't think there's any way for ink to recreate the texture and color of the gunt, is there?
I'll do one of those, those henna tattoos.
Yeah.
You know that the Indians get on their hands.
It's like a temporary tattoo.
Yeah, like it's like a month. I'll do that for 1,000 subs right now.
This is how you know this fool is struggling. Because only financial woes could push a grown man to voluntarily brand himself as the property of another man. While Rich ain't the first content creator to do tricks for tips like a stripper, this is still insane. I'm actually running out of sex worker occupations to compare this dude to. He's a cam girl, he's a prostitute, he's a stripper. If you throw enough money at Review Tech USA, he will bust it open for you. Now Rich would renege on branding his cheeks as property of Philip Burnell's, deciding he would get it instead on his arm. It was a rare example of him having some sense of shame. It was also an example of him lying to his audience again. But eventually, he did go through with it. He got the DSP Castlevania
Ramsos. Love you, buddy.
It looks so bad. Oh my god.
Right
It's melting.
so there it is. Trying to.
You know
what's crazy too, by the way?
Niggas who
No one even talked about tattoo after a week and a half. Like that's such a fucking felt bud.
Remember when he told everybody it was gonna go super viral and have like 1 million views? Remember that?
Yeah.
And then no one cared.
My tweet about I think I did a tweet about Ocarina of Time did more views or something.
No.
Remember I did some gaming tweet that got more views on it.
Murder,
we got an internet loser for a sub as well.
I forgot what I did exactly, but it was just like, what the fuck?
7, but will still get tattoos of their kids, their mamas, Jesus, or even the dead homie.
Someone goes, how many subs for Annie to get an RTU tattoo? I don't have space on my body.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than Andy would be.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Rich? Nah, first ink on this middle-aged man's body wasn't of any family or close friends, but another middle-aged man's nut face. This might actually be the gayest thing Richard Masuka.
Remember when he lied about when he was filming? He's like, oh, I filmed that before, but the date was on the corner.
Yeah, it didn't add up. It didn't add up. He's cooked.
But nobody, including DSP, cared.
So someone tipped me $2.54 and says, hey, did you hear what Review Tech USA did?
This is so funny.
I don't care what Review Tech USA did. I don't care what a boorish
Bring
loser
it up.
does.
Bring it up, Phil
Dub. I'm eating Subway today.
Big Phil Dub.
That's pretty exciting.
And the few people who did care, like me, just roasted him for it.
Labs, did you hear the
Subway.
news that DSP's face has been tattooed onto Review Tech USA, and this is what it ended up looking like. It's from Castlevania.
Ew! Is the camera on face?
I love it. I'm not joking, ladies and gentlemen. This is what this idiot did. And like, I don't know enough of the backstory. So if you're reviewing this right now, Rich, because you seem to watch a lot of our show, I don't know the backstory. Maybe there's a backstory and context of this that makes sense. All right. All I know is you got this tattoo and you're obsessed with Phil, and it's weird.
That's how obsessed he is with Darkside Phil. That he got a tattoo with that man's face on his arm. DSP is going to be with him every hour of every day for the rest of his life.
Oh, bro, he doesn't look happy.
Oh, it's us. Let's go.
Oh, preach, fat man, preach.
I have to. I want to watch that other guy. I want to watch one of his videos on RTU.
Yeah, we gotta find him. He seems like a king. He might be the next. He's the next Afro game dude in the making. I can tell.
He is. Yeah.
He is. Those are my favorite channels. Is just like a fat guy ranting. You know, just some random fat guy with just a webcam just ranting about shit. That's my favorite genre of video. Yeah.
I love those, man.
Regret, bro. That tattoo looks
no regrets.
Bad. And it's such a poverty tattoo. He couldn't even afford color. Why do the tattoo if it was going to be this half-assed abomination?
You just spent.
Yo, by the way, I like how we finally have fixed our cameras and lighting. You used to be pink. I used to be like white, like green. And look at us now. See, guys, the show's improving.
Wow.
Let's get some subs.
It's over.
You just spent this much money.
It's
that
over.
could have went to your daughter.
I'm trying anything for sub.
Something, anything.
Subs,
it's
any
all
sub.
right.
Look, guys, we're better now.
Has anybody got any of those subs around?
Right? You spent more time scamming these people than you did actually visiting your daughter in the hospital, gang. Let's just keep it a stack here. We got to keep that in perspective. You took your daughter money, right? That was $7,500.
There have been a number of things that I've witnessed from Review Tech USA where the first couple things I'm like, oh, maybe that's just
coming through with 5 pity subs
for the improved lighting.
This is like some DSP fucking shit out here tonight. Shane, anybody got some subs? Come on.
Guys,
hey,
we fixed our lighting.
We got really good content. We got the Dickers content for you guys. It's really good. This garbage. Lord Deca with another 5 pity subs.
And
Hot Fart Fernando. Now, guys. And we got Sun Hat Girl
Told you
for
it'd work.
5 subs.
Told you it'd
now,
work.
guys, stop withholding. We're going to need some subs.
Listen, folks.
Pipe Hitter for a sub.
Listen,
and
guys.
Nihil Novi Sub Soul for a sub.
You know?
The lighting bag? Is that really what we're going with tonight? Is the lighting?
The lighting looks better than.
I don't even know if Phil. He has been that shameless. Yeah, I can say he has been actually. And we got it's coming in now. I'm feeling bad.
I told you.
We got Spasticus Autisticus for a sub, and Sneedberg Stein Gold for 10 subs, and Internet Loser for 10 subs, and Jack Mayhoff 5 subs.
If you want the
buddy.
If you want the lighting to continue to be as good as it's been.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking turn off one of my lights if we don't get another 20 subs. I'm gonna turn on. I have 4 different lights that envelop me.
We could be in black and white like this, all right?
Yeah, we're in black and white until we get 50 more subs. We're paywalling the lighting. This is what it's come
the
to.
color.
Now we got Ethan Rolf's Putrid Liver for a sub. We are 49 away from turning back on the lights. All right, let's continue to do the documentary.
Let's unlock the color.
And Nihil Sub Soul or whatever for a sub. We are 48 away. Ball Nuts for a sub. We are 47 away from turning back on the color. They're colorless.
The color paywall. The color paywall.
This is like the Wizard of Oz
Trying to be
paywall.
Listen, we're just kidding.
Nobody sees the color. Don't turn it back on.
Okay.
This is like the Razorfish show.
Or quirky. I've known of this character long enough to now be able to make a judgment of there is something so wrong with him.
Let's fucking go. Thank you so much.
Our colors are under attack. The forces of boredom have stolen the color palette.
How about this? Every sub, I increase the color by a little bit.
All right,
There
guys,
we
we're
go.
46. Every sub that's gifted will turn on a little bit of the color.
Yes.
He needs to seek severe mental assistance.
Rich didn't really like the reception his tattoo
The
got.
great a great grift.
We're having to bust out all the stops to grift tonight now. So, guys, we have to clock out in 30 minutes. So you got to donate for us to clock out. We got John Diaper for a sub.
Thank you.
Gentleman
there we go.
Bystander for 5 subs.
There we go. So I'll increase
It's
it.
the last chance to give us money, you know? Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I'm really going to leave now. I'm going to leave if you don't donate.
There, we're a bit more color. The color.
Actually, no, the grift is that you leave if they do donate, which is insane.
Thank you, guys.
But I don't know what bro was expecting. You got another man's old face tattooed on your arm, bro. That is dumb. You are a dummy for doing this.
That's
and
right.
Just like with
If
the big
you
cheese-
want Dickers to stay in the rotation, you need to support. You guys told me you wanted the Review Tech documentary. Well, where are you? What happened? You were supposed to support. You told me this is what you wanted.
All right, guys, there we go. We got a percent.
Dickers is getting moved to the night stream.
Oh, here, guys. Will this work?
He's getting moved to Gum Road, unfortunately.
Here, guys. Come on. Look at him.
How many subs to get Worski to clean out his closet on stream?
Look, guys. You
We
Ash,
got
look.
Absolute Gooner for a sub.
Look, it's baby
Oh,
clown.
we got. Well, hold on. Why are you giving the cat away for free?
Okay, we'll hide him.
You know, we need 10 more subs or the kitten's gonna not reappear. Who's gonna pay up? The cat's being held ransom.
Steffi's here too.
All right, we better hit play or we're
So,
not gonna
yeah,
finish
you,
this.
Jay, or you deleting your old channel, or you sending dick vids to random bitches over the internet, you will eventually come to realize how stupid this actually was and hate yourself for having done it. Rich needing to change his channel name was an inevitability. It was called RTU Streams forever, originally a secondary channel to his main channel, Review Tech USA. But Review Tech USA doesn't exist anymore, so it doesn't really make sense to keep calling it RTU Streams. Rich first changed his channel's name to Lolcow Basement after he got fired by Keemstar. Then he changed it to just The Basement because
The
that's where he
Basement.
lives, the basement of his parents' house. And thanks to him posting that pic of
Shame
the
of
new
it
Gunny
all.
bot, we also know that he sleeps on a pull-out mattress. Eventually, Rich changed the channel's name again to its current name, Rich Tomorrow. Rich Tomorrow
Which,
being a
pause.
reference to a meme
I
that
gotta
started up in
point out,
Rich's
like,
community.
what a value that is from Amazon, though, that for $99 it can hold up 400 pounds
That's
of
wild.
WOP.
Isn't that insane?
It really is. It really is. Amazon out there with the bargains, bro.
Yeah, man.
Years ago about how he's an indecisive flip-flopper who can't stick with anything and he'll switch up his opinion from one day to the next. On top of changing his channel name, Rich also decided to switch up his style of content. We're talking paradigm shifting shit nobody saw coming. He started doing gaming news videos again. When all Dr. Manhattan on his million sub channel just atomized it out of existence just to go back to doing
I
the
know.
exact same shit on his other channel. If that ain't some Rich Tomorrow type shit, I don't know what is. We also
really
put out a
is.
video where he explains why he deleted his old channel.
There were a lot of times, Jay could
This is
verify
such a
this, that
cult.
I wanted to step away and just go over to live streaming or change.
We saw yesterday. he admitted this was all a cope and it was not.
Yeah, he's finally admitted it's all a cope, but then next week he'll tell us that it wasn't,
Yeah.
And it's the rich today, rich tomorrow, Phil retcon, always.
Completely what
exactly
I was doing. And it wasn't just him, but many other people who had my best interest at heart that wanted me to stick to it. But there would be a lot of times where I was like, look, man, I want to step away from doing gaming news, current events. And they were like, you're out of your mind. And I would go back to doing gaming news. Even
he had to do his job.
Like crap about doing gaming news.
Rich, are you an actual baby? Like, this isn't a
he
hobby,
is.
dude. This is your job. This is how you pay your bills and feed your kids. Us regular motherfuckers who aren't bums gotta get up early in the morning and go clock in somewhere so we can buy groceries later. And here your fat ass is with 3 kids and 2 aging parents, leaving behind the easiest gig on the planet. Reading gaming news for a living.
It really is
because you
insane.
weren't passionate for it.
For those of you who are familiar with my lore, where I really, really, really wanted to be done was after I got a warning from YouTube regarding Quantum TV. At that point, I'm like, the system is rigged, man. I'm like, I'm out.
What do you mean?
I'm done.
Just don't do drama.
Live streaming.
What's important to take away from that is
Oh,
that Rich
man.
got fed up with his old channel because he got in trouble for drama-related content, not gaming content. Nintendo or Sony or Microsoft didn't come for his cheeks and got him up out of here. No, he got a strike for getting involved in a drama about a nigga who liked striking people for talking about him. What did you expect was going to happen, Rich? Like, why did you
It's wild.
have to do drama content on your gaming and tech channel at all? You couldn't make a separate drama commentary channel for that?
It was funny because Jay and I would wake up every day and we would be like, what are we talking about today? And we would look through a whole bunch of different websites. We would look through articles. We would look through different stuff. With gaming news being as sparse as it was.
No, it's
and
not.
Me really not giving a
What are you going to do?
There's
Strike
always-
me? Last words before a man is
There's
striked.
always gaming news, or he could have done the movie news. There's always news in this space, or tech news, or whatever. Like, what are you talking about, Rich? Again, it's easy. There's aggregators that do it for you. This is the easiest gig in the world. So many people would do anything to be able to make any sort of living at all reading the news, let alone like you were making good money. It's crazy.
I just wants to peace out.
crap. I was like, this is it, man.
This is all code for the fact that he's just lazy. He's lazy and he wants to put in the least amount of effort possible while still
just like
making
Phil.
a bag. You know, like Darkside Phil.
Now, many of you may think, Rich, why didn't you just archive the channel or private the channel? Because I know myself, there's a reason that the Rich of Tomorrow meme where I flip-flopped was a thing, and that became a meme because I would have flip-flopped and I would have cowered back to the channel and just kept doing the same thing that I was always doing. I knew that would have been absolutely horrible idea for me to do.
This is the lie that really got me. We've already went over this. He deleted his shit because he got caught botting, because somebody got caught botting on his channel. Definitely wasn't him, because deleting your channel because somebody else was clickbotting makes perfect sense.
Makes you seem so innocent.
News slot videos are back on the table.
For sure.
New day, same old dickers. He just never changes. Not in his work effort, not in the content he makes, and not in how good he is at taking criticism.
Dude, it's always the same names. Like, I remember this guy. What a complete loser. The city has been pushing for, I think, a couple months and spent so many hours working on this, allegedly. What a failure. Yeah, Rich, this is not going to get you back to 1 million subscribers. Okay, sure. Just make sure when you apply the job, it doesn't require to use much energy because you sound like you're going to have a heart attack. Okay.
What? Why would you read
All right,
that?
well, this is...
Well, he's going to report it, but he doesn't flag people, though. He's just reporting this comment for hurting his feelings live on the... Brilliant! Brilliant!
Reporting a live...
He got bullied.
It's not that
He
surprising.
reported for getting bullied. That's so sad. Imagine doing that when your bread and butter is bullying Phil. Like, come on.
Remember that Rich has always thought that any negative opinion of him is classified as slander, regardless of how factual it is. Is that logic that led him to flag down videos that were exposing him for lying, being a hypocrite, acting like DSP, etc. And that brings us to the case of Kinda Sav. One day, Sav was watching Rich's stream, and Rich went at Sav for making fun of his daughter. The daughter we only know is sick because he told us, and that he used as an excuse to not work even though he only visited her in the hospital 3 times. The source of that, mind you, isn't from the mouth of a random detractor, but from Lauren, Rich's own baby mama. Yeah, Rich didn't get the response he was looking for from Sav and friends.
Amazing.
Let's see if she even answers.
Do you think mocking my kid is okay? Just curious.
Nobody mocks your fucking kid, dumbass. They mock your priorities.
They mock your fathering, not your kid. If I say you're a bad father, that's a judgment on you, not your kid.
What's really interesting is what happened afterwards when Sav's video got reported for sexual content.
Yeah, we'll find it. It's okay. This is so funny.
I wonder who did that.
This is so entertaining. I mean, I'm sure he's pissed because he probably thought I was going to get taken down, right? Alas, I've simply been age restricted and super chats turned off for sex and nudity. Straight from the YouTube's mouth. Let's see what I got reported for.
Please tell me it was his titty. Sav, it is. It's when he pulls his shirt up.
Oh my god, Shroom.
Look at the replies. It's literally his
That's so pathetic.
Well, I guess I shouldn't show. I guess I can show it again now because it doesn't fucking matter.
I was extra fascinated about this because I've also gotten into a little squeeze with YouTube over an.
It happened to us when we had to blur out his fucking man titties on the display picture.
Well, for some reason, it never seems to happen to him.
But he reports people for sexual, like,
he reports people for the content that he puts out there to try and make himself untrollable or whatever. He's dented and demented.
RTU clip I used of him taking off his shirt that got my video an 18+ age restriction. This is the only video I made that got that type of thing. The video I made about state-sanctioned self-deletion in Canada didn't get an 18+ age restriction. Now, Rich says he didn't flag Sav, and he showed all his accounts to prove it. Well, not all his accounts. He didn't show Michelle Soguchi that he used in Jay's chat during their beef. But he did show an account called The Round Table Hold. The account he used
to donate to Phil.
Donate to Dark Side.
Which, by the way, listen, the guy has so many accounts that it's obvious that he has accounts he uses for flagging that we don't know about.
Of course.
Like, come on.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think I got another account I have to check here. This is the one I used to do some trolling with Phil on.
The Roundtable Hold did a $5 super chat and says,
what a great
tipples
troll.
really pop in that new shirt. Really?
Whoa, what a troll. What a troll. He said that he could see Phil's nipples. Well, Phil's never going to recover from that. Thanks for the money, dummy, idiot.
Tipples. You just say that to all the girls, don't you?
Yes, Rich is giving money to Phil. He is a dent. But hey, we have no definitive way of proving that Rich did this. It could have just been YouTube's bots going wonky again. But we do have some circumstantial evidence that implicates you, Rich. For one, you're a liar. A pretty flagrant liar, too. You're like the least trustworthy narrator when it comes to your own life. To the point that you'll lie about things you were documented saying on your stream.
No, he'll lie in the same sentence.
Yes.
Like, he'll lie, go, oh, wait, hang on. And then he'll you're like, why would you admit to that lie within a millisecond?
Scary on top of it all is that Rich really thought he was gonna go viral, bro.
This is jokes.
I have never once said that I was going to go viral. I actually said it's a very slim to none chance that I did.
Liar.
No,
that's
said
bullshit.
That from the beginning. Am I wrong?
Bullshit.
I have never once said that I was going to go viral. Oh, it's going to go viral.
Here we go.
Never said it.
Edit.
I never said I was going to go viral because of this. I did say I was going to get attention. I never once said viral, though. That I'm sure of. But viral? No, man.
Unpausing it, he just gets felted.
This is funny as hell. This is why Rich is a low-cow, man.
That'll go viral. You want to know something that's going to go fucking viral? You want to know something that's going to go viral?
I think this might have been the biggest L he ever took, to be honest. This was amazing. It was beautiful.
a shit that people think I'm weird or whatever. Oh, I did say it.
Yes. You're a flaggot, and everyone knows you're a flaggot. One time you lied about flagging an old troll of yours, Anna Doyle. Then it was revealed that you did flag Anna Doyle, and you moved the goalpost to, oh, I flagged him, but I wasn't the one who took his channel down. Okay, Rich, so who did take out Anna Doyle's channel? The only people who would have both known who Anna Doyle even was and have had a vested interest in flagging them off YouTube would have been you or one of your fans, since you literally were the only person they made content about. So either you did it or one of your fans did it for you. Ultimately, we got no solid proof, but there are very good reasons why everyone is pointing fingers at Reviewtech USA, including King Sly.
Mikey No More, slip up. We've seen the footage from Warpath where he showed his flagging history. We watched the Monday.
Yes.
But no worries, I get it. There's a lot to sift through, and sometimes things fall through the crack. But it's 100% definitive on my show with Keemstar.
And he admitted it. Yeah, he showed the flagging history and everything. Yeah.
Yes. Well, awesome video so far.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Sly joining everyone else with blaming Rich for the report got RTU up in his feelings again. So you know he had to bring Sly on again so they could argue about it.
You brought this up as a serial flagger. I'm proving that you are one of them. Yeah, you
So,
have flagged
so,
a lot
but
of
you
times.
said, but here's, okay, that's 13 over a decade. That's a lot of
How
times.
many? So let's talk. I want you to explain why you could only
It
see
is,
your daughter
though.
3 times while she was in the hospital.
Because the doctors and physicians said because of the immune system response that she had, if I went there, it would be catastrophic if she caught something. So
Then
most
how
of
could
my
you go
family
3
stayed away,
times?
minus her mother.
Why is it a hospital that has sick people? They don't. That's not catastrophic for her to be in
Because
there, but it's
her,
catastrophic
listen
for
to
one
me,
person
listen to me. Oh,
to
he
show
knows
up.
he
That's what I
knows
wanna
more
know.
than doctors do.
Your baby, my baby,
No, that's
would
not
never
true.
out me as a father, being bad father. You couldn't
Okay.
get them words out of her, but she gladly gave that information out. And I would rather be a 10-time felon than have my baby mom out me as a terrible father. Do you
Well,
know how
no, you well,
for
you're
someone to go public
He's
and say,
getting wrecked.
"Wow, this man does not raise his kids and barely sees them." This is
Pause
the
a
proof that
second.
nobody cares about you.
Listen,
That's why.
you're
I
saying
literally
that
say
if
I
you
lied
don't
on
like
you,
some-
and I don't care.
Shit,
Even
cool.
if I said,
But
that
you just admitted-
raped somebody, nobody would care because nobody cares about you. Not your baby mom, not your mother, not your
Sly,
kids, not
you need
anybody
to, for your
online.
own sake right now.
Nobody cares about you, Richard.
This was, in my opinion, Rich's worst performance against Sly. And I really think the
Yes.
brother just needs to hang up the gloves. You are not built for this, Rich. Every time you get into one of these live stream battles, you get your salad tossed. Against the Blackbuster Critic, against Keemstar, against Becky Boop, against Jay, against Tipster. F***ing Tipster knelt on your neck like you were an amateur star with a...
Savage.
fentanyl addiction. But to be fair to Rich, he did come with some new tech, a new tactic that was going to destroy Sly. He was going to accuse him of being a Nazi.
I don't know.
You are a
That's
bitch.
brilliant.
You put out lies. So if you're putting out lies and I'm flagging people,
Bro, you called me a Nazi 3 months ago and never talked to me again. That's a lie.
No, that's true. You are a Nazi.
Oh,
That's
it is
actually
true.
true. Yep.
So now black people can be Nazis. I mean, Nick Fuentes would agree with that, but I mean, come on.
You know, like, but here's the thing is, Nazi, like, doesn't hurt people anymore. It's
Well,
been
like
so overused.
a black Nazi.
You know?
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay. So show me where I was in a Nazi party. You want to take a picture of it and show it to me?
Don't have to be in don't have to be in a Nazi party, dude.
To be
Come
a
on.
Nazi?
Nick
What? Are
Fuentes
you
said
listening
hello.
to yourself?
Nick
Are you
Fuentes said
listening to
hello.
yourself?
That's all right.
But
So
listen,
what's it like being a black Nazi?
Okay, Rich, let's say you're 100%
Oh
serious
my
about this
God.
accusation and you really, truly believe that this King Sly is an authentic, round up those small hats and send them to Madagascar ass Nazi. Why are you platforming a Nazi? Aren't you a liberal?
You know?
You even let Sly get away with saying a hard R on your stream and didn't even kick him. That's some disgusting shit you're enabling from
Wait,
a...
was that?
Whoa!
First of all, hang on.
Review
Wait,
tech.
Gar,
No.
Is that Dreamcast guy with
I think it is.
with that other game guy? What the fuck?
your stream and didn't even kick him. That's some disgusting shit you're...
Get at this.
He's hiling.
Enable him from a Nazi, Richard. I'm not sure those ADL boys are going to be cool with that. And let's not forget the other brilliant tactic of Rich in this debate, which was to keep calling Sly out for being a felon.
You're not a fucking doctor.
Does the hospital
You're not a fucking doctor. You're a felon.
Yeah.
Pause 1 second. I'm going to let you in on the 4D chest the felon has.
4D. The felon's a better father
Isn't
than
this
you. I just
guy-
want to stand up and say that.
But isn't this guy supposed to be a progressive? Wouldn't he blame it on like institutionalized racism and law enforcement and stuff like that? You know, it's like he's a product of the system and the system is rigged against, but he's using felon as an attack as a progressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And probably,
Interesting.
let's be real, fucking Sly was probably, you know, falsely accused because he's black.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
According to
he
Rich,
didn't,
right?
He didn't do anything. Yeah.
No, you're not. You're a felon, so that makes you trash by design, dude. You listen. I'm a better father than a felon. Anyway,
this didn't land that well either.
By
because
the way,
Sly literally.
if you have to cope that you're a good father because you're not a felon, you're probably not a good father. You know?
Yeah.
Like if the bar is not being like, how retarded is Rich? It's crazy. Like, as Rich can't say, you know, I see my kids, I support my kids. He can't because he doesn't see his kids and he doesn't support them. He's a fucking bum. So all he can go is, well, at least I'm not a felon. Well, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
He isn't a felon. Felons are people who were convicted of felonies and went to prison. Sly went to jail, but he was never convicted of a felony. Richard, stop slandering me. Masucci is out here actually slandering an innocent black man by calling him a felon.
Said I'm a
No.
bad father. You are very terrible.
I did. Well, you're a former felon, so anyway.
But I gotta
listen.
say also,
So I'm not
here's a point here, okay? Reviewtech USA always talks about how, well, this was in my past. I need to be forgiven. Times were different. You guys got to show me grace for things in the past. But this guy makes a mistake in his life and goes to jail, and there's no forgiveness. He's forever a felon.
Yeah.
He's forever a stain. He can't be a good father. Da 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 da. Like, Rich, you're such a piece of shit, bro.
No, you're still a felon.
Then that wouldn't be former, would it?
Man, a different part of Rich really wakes up when
Look
he's
at this.
beefing with the.
Look at this. The Rogues Gallery.
Yes, the thing is, like, he's been in feuds with how many white people? You know, like 1,
3.
2? Yeah, us, Keemstar.
Grace, and that's it.
And that's it.
Who
And then
else?
it's like, there's like 8 darker gentlemen here.
You know?
Blacks. Now, Mikey. There's
And per capita, like, he's batting like 500%. You know what I mean? Like,
no proof that Rich has a problem with Sly just because he's black. Well, it can't be because he thinks he's a felon, because years ago, Rich literally hired a dude who called himself Shadow's Government and was an actual felon, all to help him dox his trolls.
There we
I'm
go.
just saying,
That's right.
You notice a pattern with Rich and melanated individuals after a while. Oh, and before I end this video, I can't forget to bring up the biggest event in Rich's life. No, not any of his kids being born. Rich probably wasn't even at the hospital when any of those little niggas got popped out. No, I'm talking about when, in late March of this year, Rich finally got his one-on-one with DSP.
Man.
And
Never
it was
forget
boring.
this was
straight
Kino.
it was boring. It was a boring stream.
But it was
For us,
still
it was
amazing
fun. For us,
anyway. It was
fun.
still amazing anyway. I kind of disagree. I thought it was jokes.
Yeah,
to be
no.
honest.
I mean, I guess it was more fun for people who were part of the arc, who watched the arc evolve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Snoozeville, bruh. Which I guess is fitting considering it's Reviewtech USA in Dark Side Phil. But hey, a dub is a dub.
Phil
and
was
Rich
seriously
really
trying to look like Dr. Evil in that, or he was trying to look like Dr. No. He's like a James Bond villain in that shit. It's so funny.
really needed that W to validate to everyone and also himself that he's still better than Phil. He's not, by the way.
How is he any better than DSP?
He's not.
It's like two retards fighting.
No.
That's a meme.
You are not better than Phil. and nobody except your dented-ass fans and a few people who are still friendly with you believe that you are. You and Phil are in the same tier of lolcow. Honestly, I would put you below Phil for one reason. You have kids and Phil doesn't. Now, there's this weird thing people on the internet do where they think that just by having kids, you automatically ascend to a higher tier of personhood. That is retarded. Making a kid or 2 or 3 or 7 doesn't make you a better person. That whole parenthood makes you grow up shit is a myth. If you weren't shit before the kids got here, you probably ain't gonna be shit after they show up. Now, way back in 2012, when Rich lost his job at IBM, his first thoughts actually weren't to grift his audience into paying for him to get shitty tattoos or eating bugs. Rich just looked for another job while also making way more videos in hopes of making YouTube his career, which he succeeded at. In other words, he worked harder to provide for himself and his family. But that was over a decade ago. The Richard Masucci of 2025 is an objective downgrade of his old self in basically every way. Becoming a father didn't make this dude evolve. Every expectation anyone had of him, regardless of how modest, he's failed to live up to. Failed as editor, failed as fans, failed as parents, failed as baby mama, and is currently in the process of failing his kids. Oh, but don't worry, Big Rich has got big plans on how to make it out the hood, and that is an ASMR channel. This is Reviewtech USA's retirement plan, an ASMR channel. Gaming news slop is unironically a less competitive genre on YouTube to make content for compared to.
By the way,
you're competing with this. Look at that. You can't compete with that, Rich.
Like you're competing with this girl, and you're like
a less competitive genre on YouTube to make content for compared to ASMR. But he's got a solution to this too. A special niche. He's doing
NBA for 5 subs.
Like ASMR.
Remember, guys? Go ahead.
Oh, to say ASMR, it's really just like, for me, it's like the most painful thing to ever, like, whenever you hear a second of it, you're like, oh, but the people who like it are like men specifically, aren't they?
That are gooning, or there's women that are gooning to like really sexy guys.
Yeah.
But Rich is not. But Rich is not what these women are into, and he doesn't have. Even his voice isn't good enough. And the thing is, if he was gonna do it, and he really believed he had the voice for it, he shouldn't show himself, because the women that watch it are wanting a fantasy. You know, and this is not their it's not anyone's fantasy what Review Tech is. Now, guys, remember, this is your last chance to support. So let's get some subs, because we have to clock out in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
So this is it, guys. This is our last chance to hit the goal.
All right.
ASMR tech reviews.
So we got fingerprint reader up here. Very cool. Okay, I didn't realize it had that. You have 2 USB 3 A ports.
Yeah, not only is Rich doing gaming news again, he's finally gone back to reviewing tech. And by that, I mean he immediately gave up after one video and just started doing regular ASMR shit. What is wrong with this, man? Like, why would you even call it Tech 25 ASMR if you're not going to do Tech ASMR in 2025 on it? It's literally the call yourself Reviewtech USA and then not review any tech thing all over.
Temporal dementia for 5 subs. And Let's keep this momentum going, guys. We're getting the momentum started. We're approaching the goal. Let's get this goal, guys. Like right now, let's get 1 tip. Let's get 1 dono chat, and let's get a sub right now. Right now,
he literally never learns. Bro is actively losing wisdom points and regressing mentally every day.
You guys
recently,
want the
when he was
reward?
supposed to do a member stream of the new Mario Kart with Jay, but he got drunk off his ass right before the stream, so Jay had to stream solo.
So Rich decided to have a few drinks, guys. The good news is he's
imagine?
alive. The bad news is...
Can you imagine having to come out and explain to everybody that it's not happening because your boss got drunk as before the stream and is unable to even operate a Mario Kart game? Like, whoa, buddy, he's unable to figure it out. How blackout is, and he just, the good news is he's alive. Well, shit, I sure hope so. I don't know. So now we're gonna do it with just Jay. Or maybe we should just reschedule to tomorrow and do it with the guy that people want to see. I don't know. By the way, we got Autisticus Autisticus for a sub. Let's
go.
Keep that momentum going. Buzz JC with a sub as well. Guys, we're really making it happen here because Croy 22 with a sub also. Massive amounts of support pouring in. But guys, I know that you guys are withholding. You're dragging your feet. Time is currently ticking down. Right now, we only have a minute left to give us the subs so that we can log off, guys. This is your last chance.
40 gun.
Some 40 gun has gifted a sub. Let's go, guys.
Out of his
Let's
fucking
hit
mind
this.
right now.
We are
and had
now,
to cancel
guys,
the stream.
We are now officially in OT. Guys, come on. I have to go to bed.
Yeah.
I have to play WWE Champions. Drink gin, guys. Come on. We got
So,
Defective
instead of
Detective for a sub.
Let's go,
And
Spiders.
Spiders
2001.
2001 for a sub.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
Streaming today. It's me playing some Mario Kart with you guys because I feel bad that Rich got
That's
drunk
gotta
and-
be
and
Kane
abandoned
for a
everybody.
sub.
Why did Rich feel the need to
That's
pull
so
up all of a
funny.
sudden?
He goes, I feel bad that Rich got drunk and abandoned everything. He doesn't even try and sugarcoat it. Just throws him right under the bus. Rich threw himself under the bus. Fuck him. Like, how can you even
Magic
sweep
for a sub.
For a sub. The momentum, it's happening, guys. We're going to hit that goal. Now, guys, I need 50 subs right now. We got He's Gay for a sub. We're in overtime right now. Come on.
Really drinks? Well, because he was devastated by the news that he hadn't been paying the electric bill. Apparently for months, because he owed his provider $10,000 a day.
This is insane. $10,000 on the electric bill, buddy? Come on.
My electric company cannot. It's like begging them to take my money every month. Another bill that was supposed to be
Oh, I like
automated,
that.
they screwed up and didn't automate it. So I was like in a
What a
really
lie.
shitty mood. So I'm like, I'm gonna have a couple drinks. Like literally, I made 2 of them. Right? There's 2 bills. Go to the other one.
2 bills,
Both
2
bills
drinks,
together added
2
up to
tips.
actually a little bit over 10,000.
Now, I was extremely suspicious of these claims for 2 reasons. One, what electric company is just gonna keep the lights on for multiple months when you
10K?
owe them that much money? And 2, I'm not gonna show Rich's house, but for those of you who've already seen his docs, you know he ain't living in a mansion. So unless he's been mining fucking crypto in the basement,
know?
I really don't see how it's possible for his bill to be that high in a single month either.
Well,
But then
he
it all
does.
clicked.
He does have that, but he doesn't use it for mining crypto. He uses it to store certain things.
Oh, unspeakable
When
evil.
Rich tried to do a goal for him to buy a used Nissan that he would make content with.
The other goal for those
Remember
wondering,
that?
I looked and saw an absolutely ridiculous car called the Nissan Juke.
Look at
I'm
us.
going to be doing 2
This was
streams, I
such a
believe, Wednesday.
scam.
It's us.
Wait. As far as I know, he never bought the Nissan Juke.
No, no. Remember, he canceled the idea.
Yeah.
Day and Thursday. I don't want to say marathon, but they will be longer than average. Where if I hit 1,000 members, I'm going to go buy like a $2,500 to
By the way,
$2,000
we
Nissan
got
Juke.
Demon Psychiatrist for $10. He says, I'm renaming Andy's cat Gator. We got Anonymous for $5. Hey guys, I suggest a video essay called Kino Casino and the Felting of DSP. Is that the one Ludwig World Order did? I'm pretty sure it is. It's good.
Yeah, that
We got
is.
Waldo Geraldo Baldo for $5. He says, I have a theory on how Quartering's viewer numbers are so high. I believe they are counting every person coming to the homepage and seeing his show on the viewer. I think that is the case. Like every single person on the homepage gets counted as a Quartering viewer. Plus, you have the additional Rumble viewer manipulation, which we all know is a thing, but Quartering copes and says it's not a thing. So they probably count every single viewer on the homepage as a Quartering viewer times about 4, 5, or 10.
20.
And that's how you get to like, yeah, probably 20.
Because honestly,
to be honest,
it's so crazy.
Let's make videos on.
When I saw this, I was like, hey, isn't that just
Oh.
the camera grift he tried
and
pulling
we
over
also got the Feezer haberdashery for $5. How the hell did someone other than the quartering ever get the nickname the Poop Squatch? It's true, buddy. He should have got that nickname.
But he's gay for a sub. I think you said that one.
Okay to go that
Yes.
the Blackbuster
Thank you,
critic
thank
called
you,
him
thank you,
out
thank
for, and I'm like, yeah, it was. And then
By the way, look, his shirt says dent.
He's dented.
it finally clicked. Oh,
Well, it actually does say deny, in all honesty, and that's what he does.
Oh.
He denies every provable accusation. And
Why
everyone's-
would you wear
he's
a
just-
shirt that says deny? I don't get that.
Because that's all he does.
thrifting. He's just stealth e-begging. Now, he's not as blatant about it as Phil, but like I said in my first video about Rich, a stealth e-beg is still an e-beg.
Yep.
And this is why Darkside Phil and Reviewtech USA are essentially on the same tier of
Worse.
cowdom. Because while Darkside Phil has been failing nonstop for damn near 20 years, at least he doesn't have any kids to disappoint on top of. Very low bar, but somehow Rich still can't jump over it. Maybe if he went on an actual diet and stopped eating bugs on stream, he could pull it off.
Like, I'm not like you, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and just stare at the title screen for 700 hours or whatever, like stoned out of my mind like you did. Okay, you know, I actually have a real life, you know, I actually do go out and do things. You know, I actually do go out and take care of my family, unlike you, Rich. You know?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
The evolving. That's scary.
Well, alrighty, guys. That was the long-awaited, long-anticipated Reviewtech USA doc. Sorry we can't do longer tonight, guys.
Friday.
Andy has something important that he has to do.
I do.
But we're gonna have a long regular show on Friday for everybody. So tune in then at the regular time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you all then.